It's a long flight from San Diego to Portland, Maine, but now I'm landing. It's a quiet Saturday evening as I pick up my luggage and get ready to head to the Old Portland Wharf area. Tomorrow, Lighthouses of Portland, Maine. Portland was founded in 1623. This is the second largest port in New England and is located on a peninsula extending into Casco Bay, the largest city in the state of Maine with the charm of a classic seaside town and a population of about 68,000, give or take. After a long flight, it's time for dinner at the wharf. So many choices. I need some advice, and there it is. After a great dinner and a walk through the fish market, I will be off the next morning to visit the lighthouses on the south side of Casco Bay. The Portland Breakwater Light is located in South Portland. Built with the breakwater in 1875, it stands 26 feet tall and is constructed of brick and iron, nicknamed Bug Light due to its small stature. The next Portland Harbor Light is Spring Point Ledge, built in 1897 and stood alone until the breakwater was added in 1950. This light was built due to the many shipwrecks in the harbor. One of the wrecks ran aground and caught fire in 1832 on this ledge and could be seen for miles. In 1876, a large cargo ship hit the ledge and was so close to the shore that they put out the planks and walked ashore safely. Finally, after numerous complaints, the U.S. Congress appropriated funds in 1895 for the construction of the light. About a mile off of Cape Elizabeth is Ram Island Ledge Light, built in 1905 and only accessible by boat on a bay tour. Two Lights at Cape Elizabeth is a landmark for landlubbers and seamen. Artist Edward Harper painted two lights in 1929 and now can be viewed at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York. In 1970, Two Lights became the first lighthouse featured on a postage stamp. The first light was built in 1811, and then after several complaints to the government for better shore protection, land was purchased in 1828. The next phase of lighthouse construction was put in place by President John Quincy Adams, and the original light demolished and two new lights constructed. In 1852, the addition of a foghorn gave added protection to the ships. During the blizzard of 1885, lighthouse keeper Marcus Hanna rescued two men when their ship hit Dryer's Ledge. The icy cold weather made this rescue difficult, but what made even more difficult for Marcus Hanna was the fact that he was deathly sick. But his duty called, and he went to assist the captain and his two-man crew. Unfortunately, the captain went down with the ship. It's time for lunch at the Lobster Shack, a fantastic restaurant with picnic dining just a stone's throw away from the ocean waves crashing on the shore. I order some fried clams and take a look at those lobsters. Then I take a peek around the indoor dining room before finding a spot on the red picnic tables outside. there's a good view of the lighthouse and the rocky beach. Next stop, Portland Head Light at Fort Williams Park. Portland Head Light is located in Fort Williams Park, Cape Elizabeth, one of the oldest lights in the nation. Construction began in 1887 by order of President George Washington. Let's take a look at Fort Williams Park before more awesome views of this beautiful lighthouse. A visit to the Goddard Mansion, built for Colonel John Goddard, is very interesting, and only the walls are left standing today. Let's take a peek at the ruins. Fort Williams was a military installation in 1899, just in time for the Spanish-American War. 2 batteries of guns can be explored during the walk around the park. First stop, Battery Keys, for a look around and a view of the bay. On the way over to Battery Blair, a quick stop at the fort's power plant ruins for a peek. Battery Blair, built in 1903, is very close to the lighthouse, and a few information plaques can be found that tells the story of military life on the Cape. The light at Portland Head is the most visited and photographed in Maine. One can read about this lighthouse in the poetry of Henry Longfellow, who walked this area frequently and enjoyed the rocky coast. In 1850, a new 21-inch reflector was installed to give better visibility out to sea, and a new lens in 1855 to increase the visibility even more. Due to the raids on Portland Harbor during the Civil War, the tower was raised 8 feet so that it could be seen farther out to sea. In 1885, the tower light was raised again and now stands 101 feet above the sea. On August 7th, 1989, this light was automated. It's a beautiful walk along the cliffs to finish this wonderful day of lighthouses. The rugged coastline path is a moderate walk and a must-do while in Fort Williams. Enjoy the crashing waves on this scenic stroll while your mind wanders among the beauty of this Maine coastline on Cape Elizabeth. I hope you have enjoyed exploring lighthouses of Portland, Maine. I know I did. Thanks for watching Tommy's Holiday.